I thought we battled. Came out a little slow, but it doesn't matter how you start, it matters how you finish. So I think we closed out very strong. Got some turnovers, and I think it was a good game. So
that first series, the offense kind of struck really fast.
tempo.
In 3 plays. How'd you overcome that, and what was your reaction to them scoring so fast?
Really just the offseason we always talked about next play mentality, and just because they scored that time doesn't mean they have to score again. So that's kind of what Coach Finch was saying, and we bossed up. So.
Have you kind of tried to bring your physicality to this USC team?
100%, yeah. That's just how I play, and I feel like the guys are coming around, and it's all like, I guess, not leading by example, but when I'm running around and hitting people, like everyone wants to do that. So it even comes from solos like that. He's very aggressive. He gets me turned up to it too. So it's kind of just a group thing where one guy's doing it, everyone else is doing it.
Just kind of in the immediate aftermath of this, what stood out to you, I guess, that you liked from the defense as a whole?
I think it was just our way to bounce back. We could have laid down and let them score again, but that second drive, we stood up and did our thing. So I'm excited for what's next.
Physicality is a big part of your game, but there was a stretch of plays where you and Shane had some really good plays in coverage.
Right.
How comfortable do you guys feel in coverage, and how was the work?
I since I've been here, I've been able to cover a lot more. I talked about it in my process transferring that I want to do a lot more man stuff. So this past spring we've been doing a lot. We got more comfortable. So me and Shane are we've done it probably 120 times in the spring practices.
How do these guys on the other side of the offense? How do they challenge you with all the talent at the skill positions?
Oh man, having to run with Mario and Taj Washington, it's tough, but that's what you gotta do in the league. So you gotta get ready. Yeah.
You covered Taj nicely on one play. How comfortable are you dropping back into coverage? Is that something you're doing that's new here? Did you do that at all?
No, I did it there. It's just more here. You have a lot more man. With slot receivers, we were mostly on back and tight ends. So being able to do that, I remember one practice, Taj actually was the same route and he beat me. So being able to get comfortable and make the play felt really good.
What's kind of next step for you this summer? How do you kind of move?
Really just get stronger and faster. Just stay in the playbook. That's a big thing. But yeah, that's it. Simple.
You guys went up against the 2 freshman running backs a lot. How have they stood out to you all spring?
Man, I love those boys, man. Q and AP. They work hard. I'm always chatting with them, giving advice. When we're doing one-on-ones, just trying to tell them I'm gonna try to step on your toes. Don't shoot first. So those guys are really coachable. You guys seen, they're playmakers. So I'm excited for what they're coming with.
When you watch Tacker Curtis play, does it seem like he's playing at not a different level than you guys, but maybe with some vital intent? Oh yeah,
he's flying around. He just, I would call him a rocket, man. He's going somewhere. He's not stopping. He brings a lot of fire to the room. Even me as an older guy, I said this in my last interview was, watching him in the film just sprint to the ball. Everyone's got to do that. If he can do it, why can't the old guys do it? So, yeah.
Coach Odom and Shane mentioned last week that Eric is still making a big impact despite his injury. How have you seen that? I know Shane said that he clipped something in practice where Eric was on the sideline doing the same moves. What have you seen?
So, really, he be standing behind us in practice, and I can see him. So I be seeing the film, and when we make plays, he be turning up and giving us little tips out there. So it's nice to have him on the field, just being a coach.
Coach Odom mentioned that he said you were born to play middle linebacker. What does that mean to you, your position coach saying that about you?
Man, I appreciate that. I come from a family where it was I had 4 or 5 older brothers, so it was always fighting. I was 7 years younger than the closest one, and I was always trying to fight the older brothers. So really competition. I'm just grew up nasty, always fighting. So that's how I play.
Did you win?
Based on your experience, how far away is this defense from its ceiling and its potential?
I wouldn't put a ceiling on these guys. I wouldn't put a ceiling on these guys. I think there's a lot of room for improvement. And man, since I got here, from the first spring practice to the last, man, it's a whole different defense. A lot more confidence. So.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.